Alright, here we go. It is officially winter, and I am now out of power. Power went out 2 nights ago, and I slipped up, didn't realize I should have plugged the generator in that night because it went out sometime overnight. And here I am, I've got my wood stove or my antique stove going, filled up with wood. We are expecting a blizzard anytime. It is snowing like hell. I still have lots of stuff in the freezers. Thankfully, I got them going. It's the first time I've actually had to hook up the generator. I didn't realize I had to turn it on, so I think I lost a little bit of food just because I slipped up in that respect. But a lot of my perishables are here, and I don't know how long they're going to last. And I seem to be eating up a lot of fuel just by doing this, by keeping 3 of those big popsicle freezers going. But as you can see, it's 1.6 degrees upstairs. It's bloody cold. There's not really much visibility outside. And I got the generator here. And at the moment, 72% capacity. It's probably been running 2/3 of a day, maybe. You can see the popsicle fridges are taking up a lot. The regular fridge not so bad, but I need to somehow I need to start using up stuff out of those popsicle fridges and shut them the hell off. Or I'm going to go through fuel like absolute gangbusters. The good thing is that I do have a bunch of gas cans in this shed that I built some time ago. So there's 7 there, there's another one there, and there's the other one just outside near the generator. And the one by the generator is completely full. I've got another generator set up at the local gas station so that I can fire it up whenever I need to. And I've got a ridiculous number of vehicles, many of which I think only a couple have actually siphoned all the fuel out of. I think that car that I tore apart has no fuel left in it, but I think everything else does. A good portion of these are still running and are in good condition, but now this is where the real hard part starts. So I'd set my wussy settings were set up to be electricity and water would shut off sometime within 6 to 12 months. Well, 6 months, 21 days, 22 hours is where I am, and it shut off pretty much at 6 months and 20 days. Well, at least the electricity did. I still have water, thankfully. Who knows how long that'll last? Hopefully for still for quite some time. I've seen nothing about. It's still unlimited, which means the water is still on, and that's good. The only reason I even knew the electricity was about to go off is for the last couple of weeks or more in game, I've been using this radio to kind of pay attention once a day or so to what the forecast is, and I was alerted that the power was going off, and then it went off that night. And I've got my wood stove down here. This is the only warm place, of course. This thing's stocked fairly well up, and I got lots of wood here. I've got a bunch of logs and such outside too, and I mean there's basically a forest right behind me, so I suspect I'll be spending a lot of time doing some wood chopping through the winter. But the real trick here is to try to survive it. I really wish the electricity hadn't gone off in December, like just 20 days after about the 6-month mark, but it did. C'est la vie. I kind of stuck with it now. Hopefully the water kind of stays around for a bit longer, but as you can see, I've got a whole bunch of water coolers kind of around the house. This is my bedroom, which is now just barely above freezing. I don't know how to keep the heat up. Apparently I really need a smaller place to live or something, because this is just ridiculous. The only warm spot's right down here. So, yeah. I may need to actually put a bed or something down here just to sleep where it's warm. And I've been kind of using fresh strawberries to keep my sanity. That gets rid of my unhappiness, as long as they're fresh. These freezers are all full of various things. I lost a lot of stuff things have just been rotting like crazy, even in the freezer. So I think what happened was just like in real life, some of them thawed when I took them out of neighborhood freezer or household freezer, and then I refroze them, and I think that just kind of, I don't think that works so well. And this is something else. All right, definitely the blizzard of the, hopefully the blizzard of the year. So I think by the time we're done here, everything's going to be covered in snow. And that's where we are there. Yeah.